Okay, hi guys. Sorry if it's bright outside, but you guys, I just I just came out of the theaters. I just came out of theaters after watching KGF Chapter 2, and wow, that's all I have to say. This is just gonna be a short out of the theaters review. It's so great, and honestly, I have to say something. We have been blessed by the movie gods with so many great movies recently. KGF Chapter 2, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a big hit. I know it. Just recently, I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch it. But it's a great movie. One of the movies that I've had a great time in theaters in a long time. That movie and RRR, both great movies. So much fun watching in the theaters for a long time. And now I'm gonna add KGF Chapter 2 to that list because, my God, this is a great time, and I'm so happy that my theater was packed. Oh, and by the way, because this is opening day, there's only one showing, one time for IMAX. It makes a huge difference, especially with the audience in the theater. They are the best. Based on my experience watching indie movies in the theaters, the audience members are some of the most energetic people ever. The people in the theater were crazy. Crazy in a good way, but crazy. The movie, compared to KGF Chapter 1, is much darker. Much darker in terms of storyline. I really love the fact that they expanded upon the mother-son relationship, because that's such a big part in KGF Chapter 1. That's kind of like the heart of the story. That's the heart and soul of the story, because that's how Yash's character become who he is and why he's the way he is and what he's doing. I really love Adira, played by Sanjay Dutt. I think that both Yash and Sanjay Dutt shine in this movie. Sanjay Dutt makes a great character. I mean, if it wasn't evident enough in the trailer, Yash is even bigger and badder. Well, he's a badasser, much badasser in this chapter. The songs, I love it. I love the songs a lot. Some of them are even reminiscent of the first chapter, of course, because they tie in together. But I love the songs. Personally, I love the songs in Chapter 1 more, but I still enjoyed the songs in this movie a lot. I just gotta give props to the director, Prashant Neel. This is a great movie, great entertaining movie and story. I don't know what's going to be a bigger hit though. Beast, KGF Chapter 2, and I think Jersey is also showing as well. Jersey with Shahid Kapoor. If you think the action was fire in the first chapter, you should wait and see the action sequences in Chapter 2. Prepare to be blown away. I have to give props to everyone involved. It seems like everything is just elevated, more excitement, the action's more brutal. That's what I'm trying to look for, especially if you followed Chapter 1. But yes, there is a surprise here and there revolving certain characters, and I love that. Yash is such a lovable guy. I've seen and watched his interviews and talks. In KGF, he is like a big, rugged, strong, badass guy with a really deep voice. He has a commanding presence. But then in his interviews, while marketing the movie, he's such a soft-spoken and friendly, bubbly, approachable person, and it's just really nice to see. And he's cute. This is just my immediate thoughts after coming out of watching it, but I advise you to watch it in theaters. Now, onto my non-KGF Chapter 2 talk. Because KGF Chapter 2 and Beast are kind of like opening one after the other. Today is KGF Chapter 2. Beast is tomorrow. Beast is nowhere to be found in any of the theaters showing near me. any of the theaters, none at all. And I'm so bummed and disappointed because I wanted to go opening nights for both of these movies and support both Yash and Tatopi VJ for Beast. But I'm so bummed because there's no showings. I don't know if it's just my area, but there's no showings. And I was surprised because usually with this kind of movie, especially with, you know, the big name Telepathy VJ, there's bound to be at least one showing, at least one from one theater. But I'm shocked to find none at all in any of the theaters. So I'm so bummed. But at least I got to watch KGF Chapter 2. This movie is great. I'm so happy with the movies in theaters right now, and I'm so happy that people are going back to theaters and celebrating cinema and watching movies, having fun. You know, this is what movie theaters are all about, and I'm so glad that good movies are coming out again. And yeah, you know, this is my short little out of the theater experience or review of the movie KGF Chapter 2. I wouldn't really call this review. This is just my thoughts, actually. Anyways, what are your thoughts on it? Are you going to watch KGF Chapter 2? And if you have already, let me know down in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions for anything, also let me know. And subscribe to my channel if you want more updates. And I'll see you guys later.